Good morning. I wish you a happy 2024. I'm Dr. Vishal Lala, a professor of marketing in the Lubin School of Business at Pace University. I'll be teaching this course in digital marketing that you registered for. The world of digital marketing has changed so much over the years. The first time I taught this course about 2 decades ago, the world looked a lot more different. The digital marketing space itself was drastically different. It almost felt like a dinosaur age compared to where we are today in the world of digital marketing. Who would have thought back then that we would have a few big e-commerce companies controlling most of the market? Who would have thought that search would be such a big deal? Who would have thought that a company called Alta Vista would not even be known anymore? So much has changed. This course is going to be an attempt to bring you up to speed with the latest and the greatest in the world of digital marketing. Let's get started with the journey then. The materials for this course are all on classes. What you're looking at right now is the course shell for this course. I'm going to begin by clicking on content so we can locate the syllabus for this course. The syllabus contains a lot of information for this course. Let me blow it up. All right, so to get started here, there's some information about me, where my office is, and my email. I try to get back as quickly as possible via email. Usually, I'd say if you don't hear back from me in 24 hours, you should probably send me a reminder email. My email responses tend to be short, mostly because I dictate into my emails rather than type in, so as to be more efficient. So there's a little bit about this course in the syllabus, including a background or backdrop about this course. This course is going to focus on a lot of the hot issues in the world of digital marketing, things such as search engine optimization and search engine marketing. These two issues or topics alone are powerful enough that if you master them, it's good enough to get you into a decent internship or even a job. People spend their entire lives working only on, not their entire lives, people have their jobs dedicated to just search engine optimization. I don't want to get so far ahead to say lives, because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow, or the next year or the year after that. We'll also look at online advertising, web analytics, email marketing, and we'll look at social media strategy and some of the social media platforms out there. The materials for this course will be in a book called Digital Marketing Essentials. The book is offered by or published by Stukent. You can find more information when you click on this link. When you click on this link, you'll have an opportunity to buy the book along with a digital marketing simternship I'll talk about shortly. All the materials for this course will be in this particular book, so it is critically important and necessary to buy the book for this course. A little bit about the assessments for this course. The course comprises of 2 exams, assignments, quizzes, and a digital marketing campaign. The 2 exams are both going to be administered via classes. They're going to be online exams. Yes, they'll be via classes. These exams are administered via software called Respondus. More about that soon. But the skinny or short version on that is it will ensure a secure testing environment where you will not have access to any slides or notes, and you'll be on camera for the whole duration of the exam. So if you don't already have a webcam, I recommend getting yourself a webcam because you will need that to take the exam. If you don't have one, we'll figure something out like getting you on campus to take the exam on campus. There are 5 assignments in this course, each worth 30 points. The quizzes are basically tests of your understanding of the chapter. Each chapter is an accompanying quiz. The expectation is that you will read the chapter from the book and then complete the quiz. Each quiz has 3 attempts. So if you don't get it right the first time, you do it a second time and maybe even a third time if needed. Your best score is what counts. One of the most exciting parts about this course is the digital marketing campaign. During this campaign, you will participate in a full-blown digital marketing strategy campaign where you'll examine various aspects of digital marketing, including search engine optimization, search engine marketing or paid search, display advertising, email marketing, and figuring out allocation of dollars to the various campaign levers, all to maximize certain KPIs like revenue and profit. Your performance on the digital marketing campaign is assessed vis-a-vis your peers in class. So it's a very competitive environment. And at the end of every round, you'll get feedback on how you performed in terms of your revenue and profitability, and other metrics like impressions, click-through rate, and so on. Your performance on the digital marketing campaign is one of the most important criteria for assessment in the digital marketing campaign. Together, your performance on these 10 rounds is worth 250 points. You will also have what are called round logs, a report and presentation to complete for the digital marketing campaign. Let me scroll ahead and get right down to when we'll be doing what in this course. These are all detailed in the schedule. So here's more about the course schedule. Now, the course schedule is fairly complicated looking. It's because we have a large number of assessments in this course. It is an online course, and many folks tend to take it easy because it's an online course. And maybe it is just that because you don't have to actually go to class. The only time you'll actually have a video session like this is right now. From here on, you'll be on your own, reviewing material in the textbook and completing quizzes, assignments, and so on. There are a large number of assessments. Let me walk you through some of those things in the syllabus. So on Jan 2nd, that is today, we'll do a brief introduction here, as I am doing right now. You'll take a tour of classes. And then on January 3rd, you'll go into the first chapter, Digital Marketing Foundations. The associated quiz chapter 1, is also due on that day, which means you must read this chapter on this January 3rd and complete the corresponding quiz on the same day. On Jan 3rd, 11:59 p.m., this first quiz will no longer be available to complete. So you must remember to complete this before the deadline. Also due on Jan 3rd is the easiest assignment in this course. All you've got to do is activate your Stuket account in order to get those free points. On Jan 4th, we go on chapter 2, and as was true for chapter 1, there's an associated quiz, CH chapter 2, that is related to the web design chapter. On January 5th, we'll go into analytics, and there'll be a linked quiz on that day as well. Also due by the end of that day is assignment number 2 on landing page optimization. Now, you must be wondering, excuse me. You must be wondering if an assignment is due on Jan 5th, when does it become available? Well, typically, this will become available about 2 periods before it is due. So if the assignment is due on Jan 5th, it would have become available on Jan 3rd, that is tomorrow. In other words, you don't have to wait till Jan 5th to complete assignment number 2 on landing page optimization. 6th and 7th are the weekend. And then we move into the next week. On Jan 8th, oh, I forgot to mention, on Jan 5th, we're also doing introduction to the digital marketing simternship or digital marketing campaign. All you've got to do for this session is watch the video and read some materials about the digital marketing campaign on Stukan's website. We'll go there shortly. On Jan 8th, you'll look at the next topic on on-site search engine optimization and complete the associated quiz. You'll also complete on that day the lead generational campaign assignment, which would have opened, again, 2 periods prior. On Jan 8th, also opening is round 1 for the digital marketing campaign. Here, you'll take certain basic decisions on search advertising. On Jan 9th, there's no material schedule, which means you've got some time to, stretch your legs out or, catch up with what's, or kind of go ahead and work on the next topic if you'd like to. So for example, if chapter 5 is on Jan 10th, you could also work on this on Jan 9th if you'd like to. Similarly, quiz for chapter 5 could also be done a period earlier. Round 2 on the digital marketing campaign opens on Jan 10th. In this round, again, you'll take some more search advertising decisions. And when you take a decision, get feedback on that as well. So you learn, what was, how well your decisions impacted revenue and profitability. And then you get a chance to decide whether those are good decisions or bad decisions and modify or, fine-tune those decisions as you go forward. Notice on Jan 10th is also the the digital marketing campaign round 1 log. This means you will make a note of the rationale for the decisions you took in round 1 by Jan 10th. As I noted before, you don't have to wait till Jan 10th to complete something, an assessment due on Jan 10th. You could also do this round 1 log right after you make the decision in round 1. So you could have also done round 1 log on Jan 8th. But bear in mind, when you see something listed in the last column, that's the due date for them. So round 1 log will no longer be available after January 10th. Going forward, we have here chapter 6, paid search, 7, display advertising, and so on. As you'll notice, as we go from week to week, there's a mapping, direct mapping of the topic material and the quiz. And so on. You get the idea by now. Okay, so for now, one thing that should have been obvious to you is that we have this mapping of a chapter and a quiz week after week after week. We have a total of 13 chapters, so 13 chapter quizzes. Now, in the middle column is information about the digital marketing campaign. Here you can see things like round 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So we were on to round number 2, then on to round number 3, and so on. So as we go through the semester, you're going to see rounds showing up here indicating what you need to do for the digital marketing campaign. So you're going to go to this section of the course called Digital Marketing Simternship, where you'll be able to take decisions on rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. Now, as you complete a decision, you should also make note of the rationale for that in the round log, which can be done right after you make the round decision or within about 2 days of making that decision. Along the way, there are assignments. As you can see here, another one popped up, assignment in Google Analytics, and then another one on SEMrush. Now, on Jan 16th is a midterm exam. The midterm exam covers chapters 1 through 5. So what we have done in the first 10 days of the course is going to show up on midterm exam. Chapters 6 through 13 will be the subject of the final exam. So let me speed through the rest of the syllabus schedule then. So on 17th, chapter 8, and so on, and so forth. And so our kind of our process, a pattern is very similar. Then going forward, we have a chapter and a quiz and so on. And on Jan 26th, we should be done with all the rounds for the digital marketing campaign. The final exam will be on Jan 30th, and you'll be asked to put together a report and presentation for the digital marketing campaign. That will be due on Jan 31st. Okay, so bottom line, this course will go from Jan 2nd to Jan 31st. In a mere 29 days or 30 days, we're going to cover entire semester with the material. So it's critically important you be very organized with your schedule. Plan ahead of time what you've got to do. Set up a very organized calendar on when you'll be spending time on this course. It is important to assign time every day for this course. Maybe 2 hours is enough, maybe 3 hours is what you need. Whatever it takes, figure it out, but be on top of your schedule. There is no room for slip-ups in this course. Again, it's just 4 weeks. So for instance, if we have an assessment due and you miss it, that's that. For example, if you miss round 8 log, then that's a small number of points that you are never going to get back. So make sure you complete assessments on time, be on top of your schedule as we go through this very rapid fire digital marketing campaign, a digital marketing course. Okay, now let me take you into a bit more about the course, showing you where all the materials are located in this course. So the way I've set up this course is as follows. On the home page, you'll find content cards with labels like Jan 2nd, 3rd, and so on, which refer to the dates of the course, which are also mapped directly to the schedule. So for example, if I click on content, and then on Jan 2nd, it'll then list what you should be doing on Jan 2nd. And here it is. So on Jan 2nd, you should review the syllabus, take a tour of the course shell, which we're doing right now. Go to the discussion, getting acquainted thread, introduce yourselves, and then activate your Stukent account. So activating your Stukent account is super simple. All you gotta do is click on this link, go to the Stukent website, sign up, by providing your PACE email address, and then come back here and say that you've done that. That's it. That gives you all the points you need for assignment number 1. Super simple assignment. Not all assignments are this straightforward, but this one is. On January 3rd, you'll go on to the next topic and so on. Before we do that, let's examine where the book is and look at the book information. So when you click on this link, it'll take you to the Digital Marketing Essentials website, which is hosted on Stuken's site. There are 3 elements of the materials you'll be getting from Stuken. They include the textbook, a certification exam link, and a digital marketing simternship. For the purpose of this course, we're looking only at 2 things: digital marketing essentials and digital marketing simternship. Let me click on the digital marketing essentials link. When I click on launch courseware here, again, this is my view, so you won't be seeing these buttons. You may only see the launch button. So let me click on, let's go over to the next tab then. This is your textbook. The textbook contains information like the learning objectives, introduction, and so on, like any other textbook website. When you're done reading the book, you click on Chapter 1 quiz, and here you'll be able to go in and complete the quiz. So all quizzes are located along with the textbook, right? Now, the quizzes open up typically about 2 periods before they're due. So 2 days, I'd say, typically. But if there's a weekend, then it could be as much as, 3-4 days of time. So you're going to click in here, click on next, and then be able to complete the quiz, or quiz number 1 in this case. So again, keep in mind, all the quizzes are along with the chapters. To read the chapter, complete the quiz on the same platform. All right, let me go back to our classes shell now. We're back here. Now on Jan 3rd, you'll be doing, let's see what. You'll be reading chapter 1 from the textbook. So click on this link, go to chapter 1 of the textbook and read the first chapter, Digital Marketing Foundations. Also complete the quiz for this chapter by Jan 3rd. The Activate Stuken account is also due by this particular date, Jan 3rd. On Jan 4th, you're going to go in and keep doing the same thing. You'll complete another assignment by this day on landing page optimization. On to Jan 5th we go, where you'll also be now jumping into the digital marketing campaign. The digital marketing campaign is located, when you click on this link here, it'll take you to the digital marketing campaign. And right now it's not available, but on January 5th, it will become available. You'll be able to watch the video, introduction video, learn a little bit about your client company, Boohee, learn a bit about their customer base and the kind of traffic they get on this e-commerce retail company. Okay, so we go on to January 8th, and on Jan 8th, you'll be doing more of this. You'll be doing round number 1, Introduction to Search Ads on the Digital Marketing Simternship website. Now, your entire simulation part, the Digital Marketing Simternship, simulation internship, simternship, is going to occur on this particular site. So you'll go on here, you'll make your decisions. Once you've taken the decision, you'll come back to classes, and on Jan 10th or by Jan 10th, you will go in here and complete your rationale for this particular quiz. So here's what it looks like. You'll basically go in here. You'll be asked a very simple question. You'll be asked for your rationale for the decisions you took in this round. So in 1 to 10 lines, explain why you did what you did in the digital marketing internship for round 1, which is on introduction to search ads. Okay, get out of here now. There we are. Okay. And then this goes on from Jan 10th, 11th, and so on. It's going to then share with you what we're doing period by period. So what you see on the left, the list of dates, they map exactly to the contents of the class schedule. Okay. Brings us back to the home page. Now, every week, every day, every period, I'll also send you a notification on what you've got to do, just to remind you about what you've got to do for that particular day. And that's all I have here for you. In closing, I'll say this. It is an online course, which means you don't see your friends in person. You don't meet with me in person. So it's very easy to fall behind. Too often I have students who end up failing this course, not because it is hard, but because they neglected it. Don't be that person, okay? Make sure you stay on top of the course from the get-go and don't fall behind. Come up with a good schedule that you can stick with and you can keep up with throughout the semester. This is an incredibly valuable course. The topics you look at in this course are fantastic for marketing majors in particular and business majors in general. They are a ticket to getting an internship or even a job. So make the most out of this wonderful course. I'm glad you joined me for this course. Thank you and have fun.